All right, here we go again. Let's start off with, well, my wife the other day tried to convince me that, well, children aren't getting reassignment surgery. And like I said, hey, let's sit down and figure this out together. No, you figure it out. Hey, hillbilly. So I did, hey, hillbilly. I did just a little search. You know the wonderful world of AD? You know where AD lives? Minnesota? You know where Tampon Tim resides? No, I looked it up. This was a government site, not anybody else, bud. Government site. Captain Common Sense might be coming into the picture today, Harley. So I look at their website, and did you know they're they're a refugee state for trans? Yeah. So if you're a child and you get into Minnesota, and well, they'll help you figure out who you are. And there ain't nothing your state can do about it. That's the power that Timmy's got over there in Minnesota. Hey, you want to drag your kid somewhere, like if you're a mom and you want to drag it away from the husband, he wants nothing. Minnesota's your place to go. Now, I had my brother-in-law read it as well, and it does say surgeries. It doesn't say surgeries. It says I can't remember the wording, but it's surgeries. You know, puberty blockers, all that great stuff. Yeah, not happening. How do you live with someone that wants you to fucking think you're living in a delusion? But the evidence for your beliefs is right in front of your face, and you can't show that person. You're just like, hey, hey, like you're trying to make me look like a fucking crazy person. Hey, wake the fuck up, sweetheart. But you know what I mean. Hillbilly, what do you think of Taylor Swift? What do you think of her, Harley? As a woman, what do you think of Taylor? Like, I think this is the great awakening and this is the great exposure that Tay Tay is gonna get. She's gonna get everything she gave, right? I think she's a sick, twisted motherfucker. Twisted. Trying to convince women they got the power. We got the power. We got the power. You know what I mean? That message over and over and over and over again. Coming from someone who fucking can't have a fucking decent fucking relationship, right? Telling women how they should fucking act. But the thing is about Taylor, I know this just seems, but think about it on a grander scale. Do we even know what Taylor Swift stands for other than woman power? No one can sit down with Taylor Swift and fucking ask her the real questions about fucking what should be done for women. I don't know if it's happening in the States. We got men in women's shelters that are getting assaulted by those men. And we still can't put we can't well, that's like that has failed. Maybe we shouldn't do it anymore. But no. Like if you guys want to check it out, it's this guy named it's in Windsor, right by Detroit. Cody Detremont. They put him into a woman's shelter because he said he was a woman and well, a woman got hurt, but he identifies as a cat now. Like this is fucking real. Like he identifies as a fucking cat now. We put a mentally ill fucking person like that in with fucking women looking for help to get away from craziness. Unfucking believable. But then again, We're not dictated over here in Canada, not at all. This is not some sick fucking satanic fucking agenda. No, not at all. Like, we got we got cops in Windsor because we got a trans cop. I got no problems with that. If that's the way you are, you're a grown adult. I'm not at it. But the women, they don't like having the man that because I believe he still has a PP, right? I mean, you gotta be fully committed before you should be able to walk in their change room and stuff. Shouldn't have anything that could poke them with or anything like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, the police got told, "Keep your fucking mouth shut, and you might not like what happens." So, you can't tell me the fucking police don't fall in fucking line. Every one of those should be if you are there for your community and you're a fucking cop, and you say it's a brotherhood to be a I don't believe they should. I think they should be for the community. But, like, those women should be fucking protected by those fucking police officers, and they're a fucking joke because 'cause they're afraid to fucking lose something, to stand up and do the right fucking things. This is the thing, there's so much shit I wanted to do. I wanted to go around with a fucking recorder and do, like, little videos where I go up and ask cops, like, "Hey, would you let a 30-year-old man or a 50-year-old man in a little girl's change room if he told you you were a girl?" Like, I'm not trying to cause shit. I wanna know your fucking answer. Who we got protecting us? You know what I mean? Like, but I can't do that because 'cause I'm a five-time fucking violent offender that got himself in the fucking hospital with 0 fucking evidence. I can't even go down the fucking road. Like, I want to so bad on a Sunday. Go to Henry Hildebrand's church and just fucking stand up and just say, "People, just listen to me for 1 second. Think about what you're doing. Do you have to pay for your fucking salvation? And should you be dictated by a man who claims that he's Jesus in the fucking flesh?" Like, come on, guys. I just wanna warn them. That's it. If they wanna stick around after I've said, "Hey, you should look into this." You know how they tell you not to go on the internet? Go look yourselves up on the fucking internet. Like, come on. Go see. Judge for yourself. Don't take Henry's word for it. He might be dragging you to fucking hell, but I can't do that. 'Cause I'm fucking psychopath. He called the cops on me if I try and do that, rather than stand up for because a man of God would let anybody stand up in his church and have their fucking say. And if they didn't believe what that person said, they would tell their truth and why they thought that that was the truth and to try and help that person. But if you can't come to an agreement, then hey, then maybe it's time to separate. But you know what I mean? Like, Kurt tells me I don't do anything. I do these videos, and Kurt tells me that it's always my opinion. No, you'll find that I have many, many videos, many, where I fucking always start out saying, "This is just my opinion and my opinion only." But it's based on stuff, is how I got my opinion. So if I got the wrong stuff, let me know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's get back to Taylor Swift, right? She's a childish cat lady that writes songs about dudes. Yeah, bad fucking relationships. "Hey, let me teach you ladies how to act." I can't have a proper fucking relationship, but hey, let me be the one to lead you the way. I think she's gonna suffer in the Great Awakening. Can you imagine being the world's greatest icon and just falling? Like, I'm not talking about losing her mind. Could you imagine figuring, "Hey, I was trying to fucking mind fuck the world. Now I gotta repent for that. I gotta figure out what fucking is wrong with my heart and my head to twist that many fucking people's brains." But hey, maybe it's not a thing. Maybe it's just my imagination getting away on me. But here's the thing. My wife, when I first got with her, do you know what her dream was? To not work and just raise our fucking family. No, I tried the best that I could to provide, so we could do that as much as we could, but it got to the point with her gambling and shit, wanting to play bingo and stuff. Like, "I can't afford this, Joanna." Like, "You're gonna have to give it up, or you're gonna have to get a job." And, well, now she's a strong, career-oriented woman that thinks her husband is a fucking misogynist because all he wants is the fucking truth. Let's have a conversation. Let's fucking figure it out. No, no, no. I'm a misogynist. What do I hate about women? I've been on this fucking internet for 4 years trying to convince men to fucking stand up and protect fucking women and children because I don't believe in the fucking like, this agenda. I got no problem. I can't imagine what it's like to live and think that you're in the wrong body. It must be horrible. I have no problems with those people. I have problems with people who wanna feed it to children. You know what I mean? It makes me wonder, like, this world is kinda fucked. My wife watches RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever it is. Why do women love that so much? What is it about seeing a man feminized that they would like, she's addicted to that show. Just fucking loves it. Why would a woman like that? Seeing that, like, I can understand if you're a man watching it and that's what you're into, and I like, if that's what you're into, but why would a straight woman be into something so fucking bizarre? You know what I mean? Guess she thinks maybe it's sticking up for the gay community or whatever, you know what I mean? But hey, because I love Jesus, I'm a hater of my son too. Do I want my son gay? Fuck no, I don't. But I don't have that decision to make. That's for him. I'd like to try and help him get to God. Like, what is the truth? You know what I mean? If you're gay, I'm not gonna judge you. You can't. Like, that fucking Taylor Swift. Where's she about the men and women's sports? Why does Donald Trump has to make it one of his like, this is the no men and women's sports. And this is a fucking fight. Like, that's I don't know. I don't know. Like, you think Taylor Swift would be all about protecting women's sports. She would have been right there bringing what's her name? Riley Gaines or whatever her name is, up on stage saying, "Hey, we need to stand behind people like this." But no, no, no. Taylor's gotta be careful. Careful, careful, careful. Hey, how's it going, Durkee? No, isn't it weird that a straight woman would like, I don't know, like, to each their own, whatever. Like, I've never really gave her too much grief for watching it. I'm just kinda like, "The fuck you getting out of that? What are you learning?" Because like, you have to watch the show. I'm not saying all drag queens are but you gotta watch the show. These are not good people. Like, not good people. Like, not good men, not good women, whatever they are, not good people. You have to judge for yourself. Like, I try and tell my wife, "Hey, those people don't seem good. They seem like they'd manipulate and do whatever it took." fucking get what they want over somebody else, rather than working really hard and not worrying about what the others are doing, you know what I mean? But, well, we got OS Tyler in here. How's Tyler doing today? I think Taylor Swift is a cyborg. Maybe. Who knows in this fucking crazy world, right? But then again, most folks are living in a fake reality anyways. Like Dagburn, for instance. I don't usually watch too much of his stuff too much anymore. I'll watch like 5 minutes and it's enough. It's like, holy fuck. This guy is fucking delusional. Like the video I was watching, AD is convinced Square is a demon. What are your thoughts on it? Well, I think AD's got some old demons of his own, you know what I mean? But demons are just trauma. I think he needs to get that shit worked out. But Square, yeah, I think Square likes to be the center of attention too much. You know what I mean? he just he likes keeping himself in that box where he's everybody's entertainment. And I don't know. I don't just another victim kid. But Dagburn, like he doesn't remember that. He doesn't think that we remember. This is how it all started with Upchurch was the that guy he recorded. You know what? No, it wasn't bad. No, no. We've all seen the videos of you saying that you had conversations with Upchurch and that you were high as fuck picking up your child from school. Like, hey, bro, we remember that shit. You're fucking delusional, bud. And then he goes to talk about that guy that fucking that he recorded, eh? First of all, you have to go watch the video. He calls him a snake. Then he says he said all this real stuff about Upchurch. And that because he was trying to help Upchurch, him and Upchurch and Deerdorf came after him. Because I don't know. I try and put the pieces together. I try and be as honest as I can about this Upchurch fella. I don't think he probably did that guy any wrong. You know what I mean? Like the story about fucking how Upchurch went searching out this homeless dude to fucking help build Upchurch's career because he needed him. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. But then Johnny goes on, hey, they tried calling me a pedophile, saying I was going after a 13-year-old girl. Well, bud, it's on fucking video. Upchurch shows the text where you're threatening Upchurch's brothers while you're sexually harassing them on top of it, telling them you're going to go after their sister over something Upchurch did. You want to talk about Wade being a piece of shit, going outside of fucking YouTube. You went after his family, you fucking retard. Like, holy fuck, eh? That guy's dumb. And he thinks he's good. Like, holy shit. Like, Patty was going to charge him with sexual harassment. I don't know. Those two were made for each other. Patty and Dagburn. Did you guys listen to my video yesterday on that shit that was written down in my comments, trying to tell me how good Patty was? But it wasn't Patty. But here's the deal. Like you gotta fucking look into shit. In those texts, she's it says, I'm only gonna keep the account up for 1 day, just in hopes that you see this. Well, don't you have a YouTube account? Like, why would you have to delete the account? Or And why would you not let me know you're real? Why wouldn't you tell me your real name and then Ryan could see, you know what I mean? Oh, that is a family friend. Oh, wow, you know what I mean? But nothing. What's up, AD? Man, it's hard to talk to you guys, eh? Like Kurt and you guys just want to talk about stupid shit. Like we're on the brink of nuclear war. We got Taylor Swift out there telling women how to fucking be and mind fucking them to be stupid and hate men. Well, something's got my wife convinced I'm a fucking misogynist. Never laid my hands on her. Never fucking. I've always encouraged her to do whatever the fuck she wants. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to fucking. I don't. It's because this Donald Trump thing. Donald Trump's trying to shut the world down so we can't have abortions. Like this abortion thing, man. It's not fucking people. Hey, Joanna, would you have an abortion? Do you think it's morally okay? Well, no, I wouldn't have one. But if I needed one to save my health, like if there was big, yeah, I agree with you, Joanna. I think I agree. Well, Trump's trying to take away fertility. No, he's not. I can pull up videos where he clearly says, we want more babies. We want people to have families. I don't know where this shit's coming from. But I can't show my wife that shit. She's obsessed with the abortions. Like fucking obsessed with it. Like it's a fucking the moment like it's gonna end women's fucking rights. Like, hey Taylor Swift, how long should it take before a woman has to decide? Like, gives those answers. I care about Taylor Swift because she's getting in your fucking wife's and daughter's brain. AD, wake the fuck up. This is why you're stupid. I'm serious. I'm trying to be good to you. I'm trying to let you know you have no sense of truth. You have no idea who you are, what you should be fucking looking for, and what you should be protecting. Like, I like this band called Populate Self. So every once in a while, I'm really kind of lazy, so I ask Siri to just play something from Populate Itself, right? Anyway, sometimes Siri fucks up, and I gotta think there's a lot of young fellas getting high, smoking weed, and this is what's going into their brains. This is what came up. What's this called? V's. The guy's called V's, and it's called Itself. This came up. I can't. Ain't gonna scale itself. Them bows ain't gone. Ah, this dope ain't gonna scale itself. Them bows ain't gonna mail themselves. You know, I gotta get this wealth. I put a line on the table. Tell that bitch it ain't gonna sniff itself. I thought you had these bricks for sale. I pull up on the block. Them N words said, you ain't got shit for sale. These hoes ain't gonna pimp themselves. You hanging with a snitch. You know you a snitch as well. Now, like, this is going into our children's fucking brains. 18. We wonder why everything's fucked up. Here's the deal. We look at doing a good thing and we give them a bad name. Wouldn't being a snitch, wouldn't it be a good thing? Like if you know people are being hurt, So rather protecting the person that's hurting people, isn't it better to be a snitch? But here's the deal, I know there's different kinds of snitches. There's snitches who do the right thing, and then there's snitches who, well, do shit for money, right? It ain't about the right thing. No fucking snitch. But and again, I think it's the Great Awakening, and I think your brain's gonna go insane, AD. I really hope that you can fucking gather up the muster to fucking get through her, because it's not that hard. Just realize you're not seeing life the way you should. It's because someone's convinced you to see life the way you currently do. You know what I mean? And to tell you the truth, they're a bunch of morons, AD. You're way smarter than them. Bill Gates, George Soros, and Klaus Schwab are just fucking stupid. But they laugh at you because they think you're dumber than them. But one of these days, people are going to wake up to them. Tried to tell you, AD, let me know where I'm wrong here. Okay? Please, 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 please. Let me know where I'm not making sense here. Bill Gates wrote a book about a pandemic before it happened. It's called Manifesting, bud. I told you about it before it even happened. Did you know Fauci told everybody that Trump was going to have to deal with a pandemic? Did you know that before the pandemic? That one maybe Bill was writing about? George Soros? Philosophies are on perception, AD. So he can get you to think what he wants. That way he can become a god because he owns your brain. You don't know to be free. I'm just trying to help you, AD. Be free, bud. Free yourself with stupidity. You can call it stupidity. You can call it ignorance. You can call it demons. You can call it narcissism. Whatever you want, bud. And then you got Klaus Schwab, who tells you he penetrates governments verbally out of his mouth. They're laughing at us, bud. Every major corporation, now BlackRock, that one that owns the UFC and the WWE, Vanguard, Amazon, every big corporation, but WEF website right there. Who's pushing the agenda for the children, AD? Wow. What is it? DEI? Oh, I don't know what the fuck it is. Hey, if someone's different, you gotta fire them, even though they're not the best person for the job. That's pure stupidity. You know what I mean? And we do it with our pilots. They'd rather pick somebody over their color or what they are over the best pilots. Does that make you feel safe when you're flying anymore? Hey, the best aren't out here. As long as they click the box. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy thinks he's a white freaking freaking kitty cat. Fucking, he gets the job over a qualified guy. You know what I mean? Let me know where I'm wrong, maybe. I don't give a fuck about crypto inside corners. I don't really give two fucks about money. If you create a better world, you don't have to worry about money. You know what I mean? As long as we do the right things. Doesn't matter if you keep the paper shit. But you got to change the system, though. We have to agree on that. Inside corners, system would have to change, right? Like the Federal Reserve, you'd have to say, "Hey, kick rocks. You don't even exist. You're just taking our fucking money, and we don't appreciate anymore, you little twatwads." Then, then we could take the banks over. You know what I mean? No more corporations and shit own those. Communities do, you know what I mean? And then the communities decide who get the money. And then the communities decide how much you have to pay. You know what I mean? Just easy shit like that. But we have to think differently. AD, we can't think like them. Can you believe Kurt said that right on video on your show, bud? Carl, do what you can only do. Think little like me. Don't try and change anything. Think like me. And fuck you, Kurt. You don't think right, bud. You think little. You don't have faith in yourself or Jesus. Because if you have the faith of Jesus, you start walking like Jesus. You know what I mean? You start doing the things that Jesus would want you to do. We don't get that. AD, you love that Jesus that died for your sins, and you don't have to really participate, right? I'm going to heaven. Jesus loves me. But I thought snitches get found in ditches. Well, hey, I'm only going to ditch to snitch for the right reasons. You know what I mean? It's not really snitching if somebody's getting hurt and you're keeping your mouth shut. You know what I mean? That's like I say, like these people who have been involved in it all, like to the CDC, the FDA, the companies themselves, the governments, everybody who kept their dirty little mouth shut. Well, like that's karma. Like you don't understand that your silence or your stupidity, everything that you create off of that, I believe that's your karma. You know what I mean? And you've twisted the world around. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Could you imagine being the moron that did the poking and you don't even know you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And then one day you gotta wake up and go, how many pokes did I give? Um, You fucking shatter somebody's world, right? But the only thing is all you have to do is repent and comprehend that you were mind controlled to do the wrong thing. If it was the wrong thing, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just asking the question. I think it is. You know what I mean? But so, hey, duty full crib. So, is that what you would do? Would you keep your mouth shut? What hate do I have in my heart, AD? No, I have zero tolerance for bullshit and lies and deception. And that's the way you should be as a man of Christ. You should be willing to stand up to the evil, not back down from it. Like I'm sorry, AD, you're the pussy here, not me, bud. I'll die for this. But you were willing to die for a sham. Weapons of mass destruction. Hey, bud, it's not your fault. You got mind control. You thought you were doing the right thing. You were brave, but you don't care because you told me. I got paid for what I did. So everybody got paid to fucking have people fucking not here anymore. Oh, you're pretty hateful. Well, let me know where my hate is. Because, see, here's this thing inside corners. It's my duty to tell the truth. And if I think you're fucking stupid, it's my duty to tell you. But it's also my duty to listen to you if you show me where I'm wrong. But you just want to tell me I'm wrong. You don't want to show me or tell me where I'm wrong. Or you want to tell me, but you don't want to show me. Seems a lot like judging. No, it's my opinion. I'm allowed to ask questions. Hey, if it hurts your feelings, probably hurts your feelings for a reason. You know what I mean? Like if somebody says something stupid about me, I just stand up and say, yeah, well, you're a lying piece of shit. But nobody listens to me, so they just keep lying and making up their own shit. Little details all over the place. No one listens. Well, I know that inside corners. Kurt told me that yesterday. It's my presentation. He doesn't like it. That's the thing. I've tried to be nice. Like, if you go and watch when I try and like first time I try and tag these people, like I'm like, hey, can you help me out? Like, hey, you know what I mean? And then as you get called crazy and people start making stories up about you, and you're like, hey, I'm a man of God. You're lying about me. If there's a hell, that's gonna put you there, not because you're lying about me, but just because you're lying. You know what I mean? You're making up fables. Judged and convicted them being stupid in your eyes. I can't judge anybody. If I'm the one being stupid, then I have to face my maker. And he tells me that the truth is more important than being nice. Look where niceness gets us. Men in girls' change rooms. Acceptance of stupidity. Like I'm supposed to take on the fact because I think I'm chosen from God that I'm mentally ill. But if I said I was a woman and you fuckers came at me and lied the way you did, I could have you in a whole heap of shit. You know what I mean? It's weird. I'm taking my family out bowling later. I'm old school family, man. Hey, D, don't pull your shit off. That's pretty narcissistic, but I'm the dad. But I did it, done it. You don't think I took my kids bowling? You don't think I've taken my kids have been to fucking Disneyland fucking like 7 fucking times, dude. Not just Disneyland, the other fucking park there in Florida too. Universal Studios multiple fucking times. Hey, they've been all over the place. They've been to Cuba. They've had the option to go tons of other places. That's hate, Carl. There's that hate, Carl. Let me know where I'm hating. What did I say that makes me hate? If I want the best for you inside corners, and I don't think that you're in the truth, and I say, "Hey, here's where I think you're stupid," and you're unwilling to answer me, that's on you, dude, not me. I don't wanna think you're stupid. I wanna think you're going to heaven. I wanna think you're doing God's work, bud. But here's the problem. Like, I think spirituality, like, it's like you gotta find your soul. Because at first, it's just your 666, your little fucking human avatar. Yeah, but you gotta find your soul, you know what I mean? And you gotta lock it in with the 666, and then that's when you do God's work, you know what I mean? You try and find the truth. Here's the deal, everybody thinks they know the truth. Who really knows the truth, right? It's like you guys, AD, trying to tell me that fucking here's that demon. AD, you're so stupid. I do love you though, but you are dumb. Dumber than a fence post, but hey, you can always fix that. I hope. I hope there's time, AD. But this is the thing, like you and Kurt were going on about me not believing in hell. No, here's the thing. I don't know if there's hell, right? I've never been there unless it's on Earth. Because I've been to hell on Earth. But as far as I know, I don't know if hell exists. I know that it says it in the Bible. I also love the Bible because that's how you can find Jesus, right? But I also, you know how I think that there's some not good stuff in there. But here's the deal. Via because Kurt also says I don't ever I just give my opinions. I don't know. Hey bud, did you know that the Pope has said that there's no hell? I got that source off JRE and he showed the source on his show. So the Pope says that there's no hell. What the fuck? And we're not like going like all Christians aren't like, okay, really, what's going on here with the Pope? Like this ain't good. Like he hangs out with Klaus Schwab. He loves Klaus. The Rockefellers, he's in bed with them. Like this is stuff you have to go see for yourself. You know what I mean? Is there a hell? Or is there a hell? And now the Pope's trying to say, hey, it don't matter if you're down with the devil. There's no repercussions for your actions there, people. Do whatever you want. Maybe the Pope's trying to lead you guys to hell. Here's the thing, we should be able to know, but we can't ask these questions because, oh God, we fucking Pope Franny Fran there. Fucking that guy's a joke. He's not a man of God. That's a fucking joke. It's like, listen, inside corners. AD, you're a man of Jesus, you say, right? Can you imagine all the fucking goodies under the Vatican that they hide from us? Well, they admit it. They're down there. Why do they keep them from us? Like, that would be a cash cow to have people come into the Vatican so they could see all this shit. But no, it's hidden from us. And you're okay with it because the master of Jesus is telling you have no rights at it. You know what I mean? What's the Jesus inside of you? Try and conjure them up. Work through those demons, AD. Does the Jesus in you tell you that you have the right to know who Jesus was? Do we deserve the truth? Or do we get egg on our face and we find out there was no Jesus? I don't believe so, but it is a possibility, bud. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. You'd have to think that that's the greatest created character ever created, right? And if you were to get to a loving God, That is the way you would wanna act, right? Know your own power, know that you're a son of God, knowing that nothing can get in your way if you're doing the right thing and you're not trying to hurt anybody. Inside corner knows his rights. What are your rights, inside corners? Is it is your right to be stupid, you know what I mean? It's your free will. That's the thing. I'm not trying to sway anybody, like, you guys are coming here, you know what I mean? I just give you my thoughts, and I try and tell you how why I base them the way I do, so you just don't think that but what's anybody else wanna talk about, huh? Listen, AD, I think that we all have a soul, and we also have Satan in us. It's our job to try and tame the Satan inside of us. You know what I mean? Keep them under control. If you fuck up, take responsibility for fucking up, and if you didn't try to hurt anybody, then you know what I mean? But AD, now we know that I've been saying this for a long time, right? A few things that I've been saying that I think we have God and we can pick either one, right? I also have said that I don't think that that chunk of land that everybody wants to keep fighting over there is the real Israel. I've always said I thought it was a state of mind. And then I watched the Roseanne and they talk about the Zohar, bud, the Zohar. And the Zohar says that Israel's a state of mind. But that's the thing that also predicts well, they think that one of the people in the Zohar is Donald Trump, and they're waiting for I re that'd be Captain Common Sense, bud. I might just be using my imagination, but I think she goes off, bud. You know what I mean? I think the world is in for a what? Your dream about finding out if there's aliens or not, AD, become a fucking reality, bud. Uh, hey, Captain Kurt. Back on demonic. Yeah, yeah. What have I done that's made me demonic? What harm have I wished upon anybody there or casted my Patty spell of lies? Huh? What do you think of Patty? Like, that's can you tell Upchurch and his family to stop trying to fuck with my brain? You know, like, that's all sorts of nastiness. Like, did you see what she put in my comments? Pretending to be somebody else? I think it's her. I might be wrong. You know what I mean? Watch your live back. Oh, I will. I will. I usually do sometimes, just to make sure I'm not an idiot. You ever watch your stuff back there, Kurt? Hey, Kurt, you're in trouble. Your brain's gonna burst, bud. Here's the deal. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Sometimes a piece of shit will give you lots of information. You know what I mean? I've asked you this stuff before, Kurt. What do you think of Belu's fucking Patty? Is that the kind of person you want to be friends with or running your business? Huh? Now, Dagburn mentions about all fucking Belus's daddy. Now, I think he brought the receipts on who Belus's daddy is. Freemasonry shit there, right? You ever think maybe your boy Upchurch is being mind fucked and controlled? He's been MK Ultra. You know what I mean? Or is he part of the Freemasonry shit? Out there trying to fucking mind fuck people into fucking thinking everything he thinks. I don't try and make you think what I think, Kurt. I say, "Hey, what do you think based on the evidence that you have?" You know what I mean? He's really hard in the paint trying to make anybody who thinks there's aliens fucking stupid, eh? I wish we knew a like, is Beelus a fucking furry? Uh-huh. Was Dagburn telling the truth? Because the dad thing, that's true. I did see the receipts that he brought before this. I did see a thing on Belus's dad, and you know what I mean? Mhm. Mm, mm. You fucking Freemason piece of shit. No, I'm not saying all Freemasons are pieces of shit, because I do think that there's ones out there trying to, but people who wanna have a brotherhood and they protect each other and they protect their lies and bullshit like that. Oh, insane in the membrane if you had to figure out that you had to pay for the karma of the fakeness that you filtered out to the world and people bought it. You know what I mean? That's just what I think, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Well, Durkee, I'm gonna be honest with you, bud. I don't trust anything Dagburn says neither. But here's the deal, that's the problem, is sometimes he doesn't lie, but when do you believe him? Now, the be loose dad thing, I believe. The furry thing, that came from Patty, and now she denies it. I don't know if she has to because she had to write an NDA when they did their settlement or whatever, but I'm just saying, what do you think, Kurt? Because, well, Rusty tried mind fucking me too when I said when I finally had enough, it was like, "Fuck, Ryan is not fucking on the level." All of a sudden, in comes Rusty. Yes, he is. He's chosen. Brandon's there with him, the red band with the camera. Like, you guys just do fucking shit to try and fuck with people's brains. It's insane, and, well, those people are gonna have a price to pay. Because I know you and Rusty, you guys all look good out there, and you feel good, and you got your little crowds and your little oh, it feels so good. What's gonna happen when the tide turns and everybody sees what a fakey fake piece of shit you guys are? You have to atone for your mistakes, and people all see them. Hey, Captain Kurt. Now, you did call me the cloak guy too, right? Well, here's the thing. Like I was trying to say, like, I don't want any of his clout. I just, hey, if he's chosen, we can use his platform, and that's good because that's the point of this is getting the message across. Like, Kurt, you use Ryan Upchurch's clout. Like you're building it. That's the point. You're trying to build a channel. You know what I mean? And you do base a lot of it off of Ryan and his music. I understand you're trying to help Ryan, but y- you're gaining a fan base off of it, right? You know what I mean? So you're looking for clout. You want to have a bigger platform than what you have because what you care about, you want other people to care about. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that the point of having a channel? But here's the thing, Kurt. You cut the channel. You never wanted to talk, bud. That's the problem. You can say my presentation and shit like that, but I started nice. Like, you can watch me, but well, one of the first times I was ready to fucking stand up to Creek Squad and fuck, I was hired a kite, eh? So I'd go on that Bonesy show and I wanted to explain my it wouldn't fucking let me. No, you're not chosen. Ryan's not chosen. Well, let me explain. No, you're the fucking idiot. Like you can go back and watch her, but it's terrible. You people don't let people talk. Like if you want to prove someone an idiot, At least gather the evidence and show them where they're a fucking idiot, like I try and do to you, Kurt. Like, you know what I mean? Do you know how brave that was for me to do? Like, I had to get high to do it. I was like, "Fuck." I was scared. Do you know what it's like thinking you're chosen and you're not insane, and you know what other people are fucking thinking about you? And all you wanna do is talk to them so they can fucking let you know where you're wrong? There's something wrong with your brain, Kurt, not mine, bud. You got no heart. You got no soul. Or Uncle Will. Like I was talking earlier. Dude, you should be up there right now making a video about Dagburn, saying, "Hey, Dagburn, I went out of my way to fucking stand up for you, and now you're being a fucking idiot. What are you doing? You're making shit up, saying that Ryan called you a pedophile. No, you threatened to go after his 13-year-old sister. He had plenty of fucking reasons, bud. And you went outside of YouTube after his fucking family. Now, you stop doing this stupid fucking shit because maybe that's why it's happening to you because people are stupid enough for an eye for an eye. This is how stupid you people are. Like, unfucking believable. Billy Wayne, probably gonna go to jail, right? Probably. You would if he did what they say he did, you would fucking hope so, right? So then you got fucking Skylar. I watched a video where she threatened Patty. If I ever see you, it's on like Donkey Kong. How fucking stupid you gotta be. Your daughter already might be losing her father to stupidity, but then you'd risk yourself. You never know, like what happens is she decked Patty and Patty hit her head on a corner and then Patty was here no more. Then what happens to that little girl that like Skylar, like I don't go looking to fucking bash people, but if I was to say that I'm pretty sure Skylar loves that baby of hers. Like that's pretty obvious to fucking see. But yet she would put her baby's future at risk because Patty is a fucking retard and calls Skylar some bad names and makes some shit up. And instead of making Patty look like the idiot she is, unbelievable. I don't know. You guys let me know where I'm wrong there. Is Skylar a brainwave or what? You want to tell me there's things wrong with me, Kurt? The people you hang out with are pretty fucked up, dude. Like I talked yesterday. Like, this is the fucking weirdest world, Kurt. Canada Post is on strike here. And they want the stars, the moon, and everything. They're making videos out there telling Canadians, you might want to push the fucking government so we don't give a fuck about your Christmas. We're getting what we want. And gender surgery is one of the things that they want. Are you fucking for real? My dollar is supposed to go for that bullshit. I don't care if you want it as a grown adult. Oh, fuck. Like, this is weird. It's just fucking weird. It's satanic. unfucking believable. And this is all, like, within 2 hours of me. This that fucking rugby player, he is a fucking big strapping lad playing with the girls, but yet, well, he has a girlfriend. I don't understand it. Like, I don't, like, it's a mental illness, and because we're supposed to be nice and accept, we're accepting mental illness. When a man feels like he should be competing with the women, there's a problem with that man. I The mental health system is just fucked. You got someone who says they're chosen, you're gonna fucking throw them in the Hooskow for violence and suicide, of all fucking things. I don't think you guys like, I think a lot of people don't understand until they go through things. You have no idea what the fuck it is like being held against your will for something you don't think you did, and they won't tell you what you did. It's a real motherfucker. Probably drives most people crazy. Fortunate enough for myself, I was be able to overcome, you know what I mean? But like I said, at any time, I also gotta know that, well, I could just get fucked. Six-time loser in the hospital, because the last time I had to have a court case, I wasn't gonna be able to decide my own fate. Would have been a fucking window licker, all matted up. That's what they're gonna fucking do to people. That's why I fucking fight, Kurt, you fucking stupid fuck. Look what they've done to people like AD. Fucking destroyed him. No clue who he is. Proud of the fact that he fought in a war that he shouldn't have been fighting in. He can't accept that. Do you think you go to heaven if you can't accept who you are here? Do you think that gives you the golden pass? Or is it like most Christians think? Jesus died for my sins. As long as I tell people I love Jesus, I'm just fine. Keep on thinking that way. Might not go your way. AD, everything's all fucked up. That preacher down the road, or little me, you can hear his side of the story too. It's way better than mine. But he lied to me. In fact, I invited him back. I was like, if you see me back there, let's talk about God. And then no trespassing. Then he lies to me. When I see him, I'm like, why did you do that? Like, I thought we had the conversation. It was good. Well, no, I never said, I was like, no, you did say that. Well, I have the right. And I said, yes, you do have the right, but don't lie, 'cause that's not what you said. Well, I just, and he just wouldn't admit it. Instead, he had the authority to do it, and I said, "I'm not. I'm not dismissing the fact that you have the authority to do it. I just don't understand why you lied and said that you told me that was gonna happen and you didn't want me back there." As far as we were concerned, hey, if I was back there coming back, talk to me about God. Can you imagine that? Being a preacher, someone asking you, "Hey," they're back there all the time, just minding their own business, not hurting anybody, and they're saying, "Hey, You wanna talk to God about God? I'd love to. And as a preacher, you decide, "I'm gonna take access away from that person. Don't want them back there." And then you find out they're chosen from God. Can you imagine? But that man is leading people in that church. That's a joke. A fucking joke. No clue who Jesus is. Not a fucking clue. Only what's been read to them from their fucking preacher telling them they're not fucking worthy. Jesus loves you, but you filthy fucks. He just takes you because, well, he's just loving. No. Hey, humans don't have to be fucking like, it's not that hard. Just like, it's a simple fucking story, man. Like, it's just I don't get it. 10 commandments. 10. 10 fucking commandments. And then there's a dude coming. And then when he comes, he says, "Have the mind and the heart like me. In me, you'll have the power. You can fucking move mountains. Have I not said ye are all gods?" But no, you guys give your fucking power to douchebags. Douchebags. Bill Gates is a fucking joke. And he's sick fuck. When his wife says that they got divorced because of Epstein, that's some sick shit. But no one wants to fucking even like, how can you go on and just fucking sleep knowing that a fucking I can't. I fucking can't, knowing that that man spent time in the FBI and CIA, all of them fucking useless. That should be when a Diddy thing happens, the information should be out there. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll come back later. Everybody, have a good day. If you're still here, Dirty, Kurt, anonymous dude, inside corners, duty person, Harley, Hillbilly, whoever's still in here, have a good day. Maybe we'll come back and do some more later.